Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the New Mexico Lobos. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. The Lobos offense starts in less than ideal field position off that full return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play coming up after that punt. Can he get there on the ground? And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
Tight end makes the grab. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Grab near the sticks. It's Sanders. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Lobos come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Seminoles offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And it's complete downfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Looking for a gap, it's Toafili. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Receiver in motion now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
And that one straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt in the last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Now it's second down here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Running back with the football, powering through. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The second down incompletion sets up third and inches. With the catch, it's Benson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the ground, it's Sanders. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Lobos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
And the Lobos trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Holmes. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's got a man down the middle. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And here's the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down. The Lobos look to keep this drive moving. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Toss play, running right. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Lobos are in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense faces a third and manageable here for the 25-yard line. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Graham behind the line, it's Morlock. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Forest State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Team call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And sack sets up second down. To the air. It's Riangalale. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. And the Seminoles will send their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Sanders. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Lobos offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
On the return, it's Benson. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles. This quarterback on fire today.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. When he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pass interference. Defense. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Lets it go quickly. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Lobos will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Holmes. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. The offense starts with excellent field position. They're going to run it. That gets the carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. And they go in front here in the second half. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. It's a 1st and 10 play. Hand it off for a draw. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
A crucial 3rd down play right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the point after is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Lobos will have to punt this one away. And here comes the fake punt attempt. Looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And this is caught. Can he get to the sticks?
Well, I love the call here. It's going to come up short, but I think we got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that 1st down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Caught on the outside, it's Douglas. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Uiagalelei. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, we're going to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get the...
And how about this? A fake. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? Well, the tackle is made, but the fake works perfectly, and it's a 1st down. The Lobos keep the football on the move. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Catch made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. 7th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? And the Lobos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying it.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn it.
It's a fake. Look at him throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. To the air. It's Uiagalelei. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 during the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Lobos offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? In the red area, it's Williams. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pass is caught. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Noles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Seminoles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for them.
Down he goes, a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Makes the catch downfield. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State.
Great job here by the defense. defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they scoop it up. Can they make something happen here?
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Running out, looking to make a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Lobos. Just ran away from the defense. Extra point try coming now. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. New Mexico, 34. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Illegal touch. Offense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Encroachment. Defense. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Uyangalele looking to set up a screen pass here. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. And the Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set. It's second down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Going with the old counter run here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And the Seminoles line up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Knowles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.